Hi, I'm Leah. I am a travel nurse with Solutions Staffing. I've been an ICU nurse for almost 5 years now, and I've worked for Solutions for 2.5 years. I didn't actually want to be a nurse to begin with, to be completely honest. I went to Dalhousie University in Halifax for 2 years, wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. And then had to get surgery, so I actually moved home for a few months and kind of decided what I wanted to do. And it was family who were like, you should be a nurse. I never, not for a day, thought of being a nurse.
Wow.
And then once I did my actual clinical and was with my patients, I was like, I love this. I was a nurse for 2 years before I went to travel nursing, and I kind of had a different situation when I graduated from nursing school. I went right into ICU, which normally you need some experience. So the first 6 months of my career was a little bit scary because I didn't even know how to be a nurse yet, let alone an ICU nurse. So I did that for 2 years, worked in a wonderful environment at home. The nurses that I work with were fantastic, so good for learning and for helping me kind of advance my career. And then I decided I wanted something different, and my best friend and I, who also works for Solutions, we both decided that we wanted to be travel nurses. So we packed up our bags and moved up to BC. Meredith and I have been friends since we were 5 years old. So to do that together was oh, it was so incredible. We had so much fun. Yeah. We both just really wanted to change, and we kind of wanted to travel around and just kind of test our nursing experience, I guess. We wanted to work other places and to learn more, and we both definitely did. We worked in remote areas. We lived in a motel. We've traveled all around BC, so we definitely have seen more than we really bargained for. We came out here for one contract, and we're both still here 2.5 years later.
Do you have any advice for anybody looking to get into travel nursing?
So I would say before you even think about going in travel nursing, make sure that you're really comfortable in your skills, because you don't get a lot of an orientation as a travel nurse. But I mean, nursing is nursing. So wherever you go, taking care of your patients is still going to be the same. It's weird to find the supplies and stuff like that, but people are so wonderful to help you, and everyone's so kind and thankful to have travel nurses there that are helping with the staffing.
If you could travel nurse anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
Honestly, I'd probably do Australia or New Zealand. I already have a trip there planned, and I think it would be so cool to work there and just kind of experience the lifestyle.
Be a lot warmer too.
It would be a lot warmer, yeah. Yeah. Although I would miss the snow in BC. Hi, Lucy. Hi.
And what's it like being able to bring your dog with you on assignments?
I honestly think that it's my saving grace. I cannot imagine doing this without having her. If I have a super horrible day at work, I just know that I can come home and see Sadie and everything's okay. Having that constant where I've moved 16 times in the last 3 years. So yeah. So having her with me all the time has just been so wonderful. It feels like I just have a little piece of me all the time. So it's great. If I could give any advice, to anyone who's thinking about doing it, I would say just do it. Don't keep waiting. Don't keep putting it off. That's what I did for a while, and it's the best decision I ever made. Honestly, it's my life is totally different. So just ask questions. Reach out on Instagram, talk to your recruiters and your clinical specialists, and just do it. And for me, I'm from a tiny little island in Nova Scotia. I worked in the only ICU on the entire island, and I was I can't do travel nursing. And now I've worked in tertiary centers in British Columbia,
Just all over.
Yeah.
And probably build up your confidence too, how you can
Big
just kind of
time.
go into a facility right away and
Big
just
time.
hit the ground running.
Yeah,
So
it
cool.
kind of it gives you a little bit of an ego boost.
What has your experience been like working with Solution Staffing?
I can't say enough good things about TravelNurse Canada. They are so understanding and so caring for their employees. They really care about their nurses and make sure that you're comfortable all the time. They're very accommodating to me and Sadie, and they don't have to be. Always making sure that Sadie has a yard to run around in, which is huge for me. She's my little companion. So I can't say enough good things about them. They get a 10-star review for me. So definitely, if you're gonna travel nurse, go with Travel Nurse Canada.
Woo!
Woo! issues that everybody has. So I would say make sure that you're confident in your skills. Confident, let me see. Oh, see? Oh my God. Okay, come